So, folks, welcome once again. If this is your first time joining us, wherever you're going from, want to say you're highly welcome to this wonderful encounter.
My name is Willie E. Bedell. I am a partner for this program. I'm going to be one of the moderators here.
We started that the volume occupied by a fixed amount of gas is directly proportional to the temperature provided that pressure is constant.
Provided the pressure is constant. And what is the answer?
Take Charles' law.
Charles' law is precise for 10 points.
The closeness of a measurement to its accepted value that of a particular quantity or the physical quantity is referred to as what?
If I may accept your position.
Accuracy.
Accuracy is correct for 10 points.
Hello, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to game day 2 of the General Science Quiz Bowl games. This section is intended to push our students to read in the STEM areas, in the areas of biology, in the areas of chemistry and physics. Why? And the answer is we don't know what the career path is. Nobody holds the future. Nobody knows the future. But if and only if they are willing to go into this field, and if and only if there's an opportunity granted to them, sometimes in the future, sooner than later, they might and they will require a certain fundamental, certain skill set that is needed to survive in the STEM world, in the scientific world. And this program is what we do. We push the students to study the fundamentals. They come here and we challenge them. Having said that, we'll move over to the schools and students. We have two schools that hails from the central part of Liberia, Bon County, and the commercial and capital city, Montserrat or Monrovia, if you may. We have Esther Yalartai from Montserrat County and Zuannah Memorial from Bon County. Like the saying goes, ladies first. We'll now move over to the student from Esther Yalartai to give us a 30 seconds introduction.
Simon Piano Massaqua is the name. Playing today, just refer to me as on divine.
Thank you. Move on to Zuannah Memorial. Zuannah Memorial, because you are two in studio, you have 60 seconds to give us your introduction.
Thank you so much, Veteran, for giving me the privilege to introduce my team. Serving as key player, my name is Evan Majo Siwa Jr. Of the Encounter, just refer to me as Gotchi body is something I responsible for packaging sculpture in the human body to their port. And also to my colleagues.
Hi, Fernando B. When posing ground program encyclopedia. For today's game, call me Aristotle, the father of political science.
So, folks, we want to say thank you for joining us wherever you join from.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, Thomas, please go ahead. Please go ahead, Thomas.
Joining us again, and as it was discussed earlier, we have two schools here in studio. One here from Montserrat, that is as element. Have this one memorial institute from Bond. Thank you so much, Junior, one of the companies of the National Football Team, and also one of the moderators on this platform.
All right.
Vegan.
Thomas, I'm afraid you're audible.
You're breaking you.
Yeah, hold on. Thomas, I'm afraid. Please work on your audio, please. All right. So your boosting point today for you, Esther Yalartai, what is your boosting point?
B.
No, you have to use something related to your school. Oh, okay. You want to use B, no problem. Use B. Zuannah, what's your boosting point? Zuannah, are you there? Zuannah, can you hear me? Okay, we are having a technical glitch there from Bon County. We are going to remove Zuannah from studio, and we hope that the region within a split second. So we have you here, Esther. You're going to be one of the two females who's going to be participating in the science game this year. So 2 out of 32. I think that's way less than even 1% or somewhere in that bracket. So can you tell us what attracted you, Ben? What attracted you to science first and foremost? What attracts you to science?
So apart from the love I have for the subject, since it's a very vast field, and I find it fascinating because it studies humans as a whole. But science is a field that is very marketable, and I believe career-wise, it is a very essential path to take as it brings forth unpromising incomes. Yeah.
All right. Zuannah, can you hear me?
Yes, Virgil.
Zuannah, what is your boozing point?
Zuannah.
Z.
Z. Uh,
Z.
no, B and Z rhymes. B and Z rhymes.
The
Wait,
what?
Esther Yalartai, can you say E for me? Can you say E?
E.
Okay, E. All right, that's gonna be your boozing point. Okay, so Zuannah, you can stick with your Z. Okay, all right. So, are you guys set?
Yeah.
Very okay.
Thomas Tape, are you ready to go?
Yeah, are you guys hearing me now?
Yes, I can hear you
Yeah,
clearly.
yeah, getting
Is it
Virgin.
better? Okay,
Yes,
that's good.
and the question is going to be number one. The question is number one. The hydrolysis or the hydrolysis of fats.
E.
Complete.
E.
The hydrolysis of fat or soap, sometimes that is used as a cleaning agent, can be referred to as what?
Of fat or soap. It's called what?
Saponification.
Saponification. Take 10. The question is going to be number two. The question is number two. Thomas, can you please take out my scoreboard?
Sure.
The question is number two. In 1962, two scientists argued to focus on presenting the DNA as a two-chain model or a double helix model. They received the Nobel Prize in 1962 for inventing or pushing or promoting the structure of the DNA. Who were the two?
E.
Complete.
E.
Who are these two scientists?
Who are the two scientists?
John Watson and Francis Crick.
Come again with your answer.
James Watson and Francis Crick.
Take 10 points. The question is going to be number three. The question is going to be number three. Under the right circumstances, light can be used to push electrons from the surface of a solid. How is such effect called in ZZZ?
Z.
How is such even referred to?
How do you call that?
And the answer is to the reformation.
Wrong. Under the right circumstances, light can be used to push electrons from the surface of a solid. How is such effect called in physics?
Photoelectric effect.
Your answer is why photoelectric effect. So
Yeah.
hold on. He will be back in a minute or few seconds. So photoelectric effect. I have your answer done. You will come and verify that because that's his question. So folks, if you are just joining us, we want to say you are highly welcome to this wonderful encounter. We have two schools here, and the score is 20 points to Esther and 0 to Zuannah. Our answer
How
was
is
photoelectric effect and
come again?
Photoelectric effect.
And that is correct.
Photoelectric effect.
That is correct
oh
and precise
electric.
for 10 points. That is correct for 10 points. And the score here is Esther Yalartai 30 points and Zuannah Memorial 0. Esther Yalartai is being represented by student Benu, T. Benu Masakwe. And we have two students there representing Zuannah. Zuannah hails from Bon County and Esther Yalartai hails from Montserrat County. Thomas, over to you.
So folks, the first three questions has been read in the first half, and the score remained 30 points to Esther and 0 to Zuannah. Without much time to waste, we go into the next three questions, starting with question number 4. The question is question number 4, and folks, we are still in the first half. The question is question number 4, and I read: the process of using heat to kill or reduce the activities of microorganisms in
To
complete my question.
kill or stop the growth of microorganisms, to be precise, was discovered by Louis Pasteur.
To be
It's called
precise, it was
what?
discovered by Louis Pasteur. It's called what? And what is your answer?
Pasteurization.
Pasteurization. Pasteurization is precise, is correct, and it's accurate for 10 points. 10 points. The question is
Yeah,
question number 5.
Well, hold
yeah,
on.
Jane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the boosting point, we were the first to boost. We said Z, 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 Z,
No, no, no.
Z.
She said E
No,
way before you. She said E
you're
way
not
before
correct.
you.
If before people
Way before you,
want
sorry.
me
Please. She said E before you. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first game of the day. Esther Yalartai from Montserrat County versus Zuannah Memora from Bon County. The score is 40 points to 40 points to Esther Yalartai and 0 to Zuannah. 40 points to Esther Yalartai and 0 to Zuannah. Thomas, please go ahead.
So 4 question has been read and 40 to 0. The question is question number 5. And first we are saying the first half. And I read. The question is question number 5, and I read for both schools. An apparent shift in the frequency of sound or light due to the relative motion between the source of the sound or the light and the
E, E,
observer.
E.
Z, 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 Z.
E.
E, E, E,
To be
E.
precise,
E,
was
E.
in honor of Johann Christian Doppler.
To be precise, it was named in honor of Johann Christian Doppler. You have said everything I have on my paper. And what is your answer?
Doppler effect.
The Doppler effect. The Doppler effect is correct, it's precise, and it's accurate for 10 points. Take another 10 points. The question is question number 6.
Bedroom,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a poem. It is a poem. The actual answer, she gives a wrong answer by saying infant, and it's wrong.
It's the Doppler effect. It's accurate, it's correct, and it's precise for 10 points.
The
It's the
answer,
Doppler
the answer
effect.
should have been
Hello, are you
Doppler
hearing me?
effect. I get
Doppler
you.
what?
Doppler what?
Doppler
Doppler what?
effect. Doppler
Effect.
effect.
Effect. EFFECT. Effect.
I said effect. No, can you
E
just
F
repeat
F
the
E
what you
C
say,
T.
please? What?
E F F E
Yeah,
C T.
effect.
I said
EFFECT
E F
is
F E
effect,
C T.
This is Naloquan, my friend. Don't slow us down. That is Naloquan. She
and
said
you pronounce
effect.
it as effect.
She said effect.
And you pronounce it as effect. No, you are wrong. It's effect. 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 And that was question number 5 in the first half. The question is question number 6, first half, and I read for both schools. A device that converts the chemical energy from
Z, Z,
spent
Z, 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 Z,
Z.
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 A device that connects mechanical energy into electrical energy. If so, how is it referred to?
Come again with your completion.
I- the answer is battery.
Yeah, you come with
Take
a
my
complete
take my
one.
own 5.
Thank
I
Take
you.
my own
said
5.
a
Take minus
device.
5.
Take my own 5. Your question, your question, Esther Yalartai, in a read. A device that converts a chemical energy from fuel into electricity via a chemical reaction with oxygen or another oxidizing agent is referred to as what?
Time.
Yeah, E.
Time.
Time. The correct and precise answer is fuel cell. The correct and precise answer is fuel cell. And that's how we come to the end of the sixth question in the first half.
Questions number 7. Pen and paper. Balance the chemical equation. Pen and paper. Balance the chemical equation. H subscript 2 SO subscript 4 plus KOH use K subscript 2 SO subscript 4 plus H subscript 2O. I come again. Balance the chemical equation. H subscript 2 SO subscript 4 plus KOH use K subscript 2 SO subscript 4 plus H subscript 2O.
Yeah, E.
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 The balance form of the chemical, the balance form of the chemical equation here is H subscript 2 SO subscript 4 plus 2 KOH use K subscript 2 SO subscript 4 plus 2H2O.
Take 10.
Chapa. Oh God.
Take 10. The question is going to be number 8. The question is going to be number 8. Bread mold. Bread mold is a fungus that is extensively studied in genetics and biochemistry. What is the scientific name of bread mold?
Z, 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 Z.
Z. Z. Z.
Z.
Z. Z.
Take your answer will be yeast.
Wrong. Esther Yalartai. Bread mold is a fungus that is extensively studied in genetics and biochemistry. What is the scientific name of bread mold? Time. The answer is the Neurospora crassus. Neurospora crassus. And the question is going to be number 9, the last question for the first half. Last question. The weakest kind of van der Waals forces is called what?
B.
Z, 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 Z.
E. Your answer E.
Yes. London dispersion forces.
London dispersion forces. London forces. Take 10 points. How we come to the end of the first half. Here we have Esther Yalartai at 70 points and Zuannah Memorial -5. Thomas, over to you for the second half.
So, folks, without much time to waste, we go directly into the second half, starting with question number 1. The question is question number 1. We have 9 more questions to come at this game. And the question is question number 1, and I read for both schools. A relative or absolute deficiency of insolute action that occurs when an individual has elevated blood glucose can better be referred to as what?
Z, 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 Z.
Hypoglycemia.
I can accept that. I can accept that. Your question,
Z, Z, Z.
Zuannah. Yeah,
Yes.
I take my
The
vote.
answer is
And what's the answer?
the answer is hypothemia.
Hypotina is also wrong, and the correct and precise answer is diabetes. Diabetes, or you say diabetes mellitus. The question is question. The question is question number two. Second half, in a read for both schools. One of the two larger, I come again. One of the two larger chambers in the heart that
Z
receive
Z
blood.
Z Z Z
Complete.
Complete my question
That is
or take my
one
answer.
that is one of the two largest or upper section in the heart, or one of the two largest section in the heart that is often responsible, or the chamber in the heart are responsible for circuiting a lot of insertion. For example, the movement of blood vessels within the body. And how is it referred to? And it's divided into two.
Come again with your completion. Come again with your completion.
It is referred to as one of two chamber that is found within the heart, that is often, or that is found within the heart or cavity, responsible for showing the amount of blood vessels that are found within the body, and is often divided into the left and the right. If so, how is it referred to?
Oh, I try to answer. What is the answer?
And the answer is to the atrium and the ventricle.
Zuannah.
Certain points, certain points.
Yeah, Kwam, Sergeant Kwam.
What is the quam? Yeah, what's the quam?
Yeah, with the question that was just read, the version said one of the two chambers, which means I'm only going for one chamber in the guy calling two chamber agent and ventricle. Which means answer is one.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so that was the next quam. That was the next oversight, and I think so Zuannah, for the sake of transparency, I think it should have been my own side. So I will throw the question out for both teams. It should have been my own side, but I accepted it, so I couldn't do anything about it. So I will throw the question out for both teams for the sake of transparency. So I take the 10 points out, and I throw the question out for both teams. The question is question. The question is question number two. The question is question number two, and I read for both schools. The question is question number two, and I read for both schools. The parent of homo. I come again.
E.
The parent.
Complete.
The parent of homologous chromosome twin phase one of meiosis is called what?
And what is the answer?
Synapses.
Synapses is reserved for 10 points. 10 points. The question is question number three, second half. It's a pen to paper question. So if you have your pen and paper, get prepared to solve. The question is question number three, second half. And I read for both schools. An object has a voltage source of 8 volts and is connected to a light bulb. Oh, too many noise. See that? Hello?
I'm getting you the back. I know who background noise is.
I think it's from country. I'm feeling. I'm
the background. Coordinators, can you please
okay.
control
Please call the coordinator, please. I think I'm hearing noise too.
Please go ahead.
Are you guys hearing me now?
We are getting you.
Okay, I read. The question is question number three, second half, and I read for both schools. An object has a voltage source of 8 volts and is connected to a light bulb with an electric current of 2 amps flowing through it. Calculate the resistance offered by this object. I read again for the second time.
C.
Yes, Z. What is the answer?
Take your answer to be 16 volt.
16 volt. 16 volt is not correct. I can't accept 16 volt. You are wrong. I asked you for a resistance. You are giving me 16 foot. The question Esther Yalartai of Benue. An object has a voltage source of 8 volts and is connected to a light bulb with an electric current of 2 amps flowing through it. Calculate the resistance offered by the object.
4 ohms.
4 ohms. 4 ohms. That's here I. That's here I. That correction period. I give you 10 points. Say 10 points. I give you 10 points. And that's how we come to the end of the third question in the second half. The score is 90 points to Esther and -5 to Zuannah. The matching is 95 points in favor of Esther.
Pen and paper, please. Keep your pen and paper right
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Esther, that's the idea. Please ask the coordinator to address the camera more on you. I'm not seeing you when you're solving. Address it more.
I'm not seeing solving it. Okay.
No, no, not just solving. I need to see your face when you answer or whatever. Okay. Okay. You need one side of the camera. You need to be center in the camera. Thank you. That's better. That's better. That's better. Carry on small. Carry on small. Carry on small. All right there. Okay. Perfect. 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 The question is going to be number 4, second half. Pen and paper. A simple pendulum consisting of mass m suspended by a light string of length L with a natural frequency F. If the pendulum string is double in length, what would be the new frequency? I come again. A single pendulum consists of mass m suspended by a light string of length L in a natural frequency F. If the pendulum string is double in length, what is going to be the new frequency? Or what would be the formula for the new frequency?
E.
E.
Oh. My answer is F. F here will just be equal to M or L.
Wrong. Zuannah. A simple pendulum consists of mass m suspended by a light string of length L with a natural frequency F. If the pendulum string is doubled in length, what is going to be the new frequency?
See, see, see.
Z, 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 Z.
The new frequency will be M is equal to F over L.
And both of you are wrong. The pendulum structure formula is the long root of G over L. If you double, or the frequency is going to be 1 over the root of 2 times the long root of G over L. And that's how we come to the end of the fourth question. Questions going to be number 5. Questions going to be number 5. Please pay attention. Toxins. Toxins usually found in the bites of snakes that destroy
E
red
E
blood
E E E E E.
Yes.
Toxins, toxins or personal substances usually found in the bites of snake that causes harm to their prey can be referred to as what?
If I accept your condition,
Venom.
wrong. You're wrong. Toxins. Toxins usually found in the bites of snakes that destroy red blood cells, disrupt blood clotting, and causes organs and tissue to degenerate. You score what?
No light version.
Time. The answer is hemotoxin. Hemotoxins. Hemotoxins. And this is going to be 6 question. Identify this law. Identify this law. The rate of diffusion of a gas.
Z.
C, C,
Z,
C,
Z,
C,
Z, Z.
C, complete.
This law states that the rate of diffusion of a gas or diffusion of a gas at constant temperature is directly proportional to its absolute temperature.
Come again, what is the completion? One more time.
The law states that the rate of diffusion or diffusion of a gas is directly proportional to its temperature.
Take -5. The question goes to you, Esther Yalartai. The rate of diffusion of a gas is inversely proportional to the square root of its molecular mass. Inversely proportional to the
The
square
answer
root
here is
of its
Graham's
molecular
law of
mass.
diffusion.
Graham's law of diffusion. Take 10. And this is how we come to the end of the sixth question of the game. The score is 100 points to Esther Yalartai, represented by student Benu Masakwe, and 0 to minus 10 to Zuannah Memorial. Zuannah Memorial hails from Bon County, and Esther Yalartai hails from Mansurado County. Thomas Tape, are you there? Thomas Tape, are you there? Ladies and gentlemen, we take a Thomas, are you there? Can you hear me? Thomas, can you hear me? Thomas, can you hear me? All right, we take a split second break. Thomas, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I hear
Yeah, please go ahead. Question number 7, second half.
how much time to waste. We go directly into question number 7. The question is question number 7, and I read for both schools.
Mhm.
The principle that states that no two electrons can have
E.
identical
E.
That
E.
that no two
Complete my question,
electrons
take
can
my
have the
answer.
same set. That no two electrons can have the same set of four quantum numbers that was named honor of Wolfgang Pauli. No two
Come again?
electrons in an atom can have the same set of four quantum numbers.
And what is your answer?
Pauli exclusion principle.
The Pauling exclusion principle is precise for 10 points. 13 points. The question is question number 8. Second half. And I read for both schools. And I read for both schools. A pair of valence electrons form in the outermost electron shell of an atom that are not shared with another atom in a Z, 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 Z.
That are not shared with other electrons in a reaction. If so, how is it referred to?
And what is your answer?
And the answer remains to that is to the
Time. Esther, your
Yeah,
question,
yeah.
and I read. A pair of valence electrons form in the outermost electron shell of an atom that are not shared with other atoms in the covalent bond and can be identified by using a Lewis structure. Can better be referred to as what?
On share pair or lone pair.
Unshare pair, lone pair, or you also call it a non-bonding pair. All are correct, precise, and accurate for 10 points. 13 points. The question is question number last, the last question to climax this game. The score is 120 points to Esther and negative 10 to Zuannah. The margin is 130 points in favor of Esther. The question is question number last. It's a pen to paper question. The question is question number last, and I read. The question is question number last, and I read. What is the initial volume of a gas if it changed to 25 meter or if it changed to 25 milliliter? When the temperature change is from 7 degrees Celsius to 227 degrees Celsius. You have 1 minute to solve this. I read again. What is the initial volume of a gas if it changed to 25 milliliter when the temperature changed from 7 degrees Celsius to 227 degrees Celsius? And for a heads up for both teams, this is Charles laws. You use a Charles law to solve for this. If you understand the Charles laws, I don't have to state it for you. You use it to solve for the for volume, the initial volume. I read for the
Thomas,
last time. What is it? I read for the last time. What is the initial volume of a gas if it changed to 25 milliliter when the temperature change is from 7 degrees Celsius to 227 degrees Celsius?
227.
From 7 degrees Celsius to 227 degrees Celsius, yeah. You are asked to find the initial volume. You have a minute there. 15 seconds has gone.
Shoot. Yeah, damn man. I'm not saying the water.
Thomas, I don't think nobody's solving. Both schools are not solving. We shouldn't waste our time.
Time with the answer for points is 15 milliliters. The answer for points is 15 milliliters. It's Charles law V1 or T1 is equal to V2 or T2. You are asked to find V1. And folks, that's how we come to the end of this wonderful encounter. The score is 120 points to Esther Yalartai and negative 10 to Zuannah. The matching is 130 points in favor of Esther Yalartai.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the road for Zuannah. Zuannah, we hope that this doesn't define you. This is just a game. At the end of the day, it's just a game. It's just a score. What is important is to know that if you need to read, go and read more. If you already know it, that's no problem. But just keep the fundamentals on your table so that it can propel you to your next step or your next level in life. All right. That's what we ask for. Just continue to read. All right. So, Zuannah, I'm going to give you 15 seconds to give us a feedback.
Thank you, veteran. And the game was a brilliant one. And we also want to say it is a pleasure that we be part of the game. And we are glad that we are also part of the school profile Liberia, though it wasn't a good one, but it was meant that any other team there is a victorious as once. So thank you.
All right. Thank you for that. All right. Esther Yalartai, uh, student T. Benu Massacre, you are the winner of this game. Of this game. All right. First, I think two things gotta happen here. First, if you're watching online, or if you're in studio with us now, we say that if you are in studio with us, we say that please join us to give student D Benu Massacre a hand of applause. This is a he showed a strength on the side of female. This is the meaning of gender inclusion, not just a female in the space, but a female that has the ability, the same capacity, or the same sabura or ability as a male or any other person. Or so that's one. And two, Benu, there are two things here. You will have, because I think for science, you've been one of the people. Well, I think this is the first time that someone have answered this amount of question in a game, right?
Yeah. This is the first
For
time.
science, for
Uh,
general science.
for
Yeah,
general science, this is the
I
first
think so. We stand to be corrected, but Benu, because that is the case, you will have to choose whether you want to go for a lunch, a $10 lunch, or whether you want a $10 to add on to your books or something affairs to your books or to your book affairs, like to your book fees, or to pay for something relative to school related issue, or to have a lunch. So you have a $10 that is going to come your way. So that's all from our end. So Benu, we give you 15 seconds to give us a feedback for the game, and welcome to the round of 16.
All right. So firstly, I want to extend my appreciation for the little talking, and then I want to say thanks for the game. Thanks to the organizers for this very very strategic and unique game. I want to say thanks for the exposure and thanks for what you've been doing over the past years. I pray that this is not my last and first victory also in this league.
Okay, Thomas, I'm looking at the
uh,
schedule. I mean, since we still got more time, let's discuss this. This
no,
girl.
I mean that's why I don't want us to end this
Okay,
thing
okay,
here.
now for about this. That's what I'm discussing. Okay, sorry.
Don't rush to end this. Don't rush to end this. I mean,
Okay,
I'm still
let's enjoy,
calculating.
let's enjoy, let's
I'm still
enjoy it.
processing. Yeah,
Let's
I'm
enjoy
still
it.
processing it. Well, man, I'm still processing it.
Okay,
Like they
I know.
need been around for some time, and I was like, okay, let's see
You
what
see, you don't know, but you know what I'm going
let's see
for.
let's see
Okay,
what's going on.
okay.
I mean, hearing the name Benu. I was like, okay, because we have people like Jaju trying to do the best, and I mean, challenging
I
man
think
in the sense,
Jadu in trouble
yeah.
right now. Jadu in trouble.
And now we have, I mean, Jadu. I think Jadu out of two times she has carried the best female quester from the bowl games two times in a row. I think so. And
Mhm.
now we have Benu. I'm calculating. Okay, for now, Benu first game she answered about 12 questions. And we had what's his name again in the language abo game?
Eda.
Can you remember?
Eta,
Etta. Okay, we had Etta in the language abo game,
Eta is
and
currently
I
in the
don't know.
lead.
Etta is in the lead with just 16. I think 16 question
But
answer.
let's discuss that
And
later. I think we got people
yeah,
going
but
to read. Let's
yeah,
discuss that
yeah.
later. So, folks,
So
if you
we have 2 more minutes. Okay, we have just
yeah,
2 more
folks,
minutes.
if you enjoyed this one, please join us in the next game of the day, and that game is going to be between the Thomas. What is it? Who do we have in studio for the next game?
The next game we have smoke. We have smoke going against. I can confirm quick. Uh, so, folks, the next game we expect to see.
Sumo Moi versus Fullness, right? So please join us for the next game of the day. That's Sumo Moi versus Fullness, and we see you in a split second. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.